kids were going for a short holiday, so I decided to prepare some of their uncle and auntie's favorite dishes, some of the food that they enjoy eating at my home. They didn't request this, but I just said to cook for them because I love cooking and more so I feel like I love it when people enjoy my cooking, especially people really close and dear to me. I love it when they enjoy what I cook for them, which they always do or mostly do. My jollof rice is a favorite for them, so that was going to be there. I made other things, as you can see. There was vegetable soup, egusi soup, ayamishia. I hope that's correct pronunciation. There was black soup, stew, and then I packed them all. I feel like the gift of food is a pleasant thing to do for someone, especially in this part of the world, whether you're in the UK, US, wherever, especially if you're out of Africa where life is busy, everybody is like, doing their own thing, barely having time for themselves. Like gifting somebody food is quite nice, not because they can't afford it, not because they don't have money to cook, but it's just the time, it's just the dedication of time to meal prepping and stuff like that. So I just feel like, it's just something nice and cute to do for somebody. So I knew that they were going to be excited and it was going to be a lovely surprise, especially as they have like a 7-month-old. Knowing that you have food in your fridge or your freezer is just like one box ticked out of your to-do list. And I don't know, it just in a way makes life easy. I was really just excited to like surprise them with this, even more than they were excited to receive it from me. And it brings to mind the scripture that says it is more blessed to give than to receive, because I was just happy to do this. I was just happy. Spend a day with me in Manchester. Come along with me to the Smithfield Market. I have heard so much about this market, so when I found myself in Manchester, I knew I had to visit, because why not? When we arrived, the first shop we visited was the factory shop, it's called. It was like an African shop setting, only they sold only meat. They had raw meat and frozen meat and goat meat and abodi, shaki, and the rest of it. We got a few things from this shop before heading to our next destination, which was the main place where they sell things in bulk at wholesale price. I saw lots of Africans here just doing their thing, bargaining, sharing. We Africans, we love a good bargain, I can't lie. Within this area or this shop, this very last shop, they had 2 sections. I feel like one side was for meats mostly, and the other side was like seafood, fish, the rest of it. I met a very lovely lady with whom I shared a carton of mackerel with. You could also see other people sharing their stuff, carton of turkey, carton of bomo, carton of whatever. On the other side were vegetable shops. They sold cartons of tomato, peppers, pointed peppers, even noodles. We came into this very big African shop. I've never seen so many African stuff in one place. And even the attendant was speaking Benin. They were practically Nigerians. I was so proud. Like usually when you go to these big wholesale shops, you see like Asians or Caucasians, but seeing my fellow African brother doing their thing in a big scale like this, it just gladdened my heart. One thing I would say about shopping at the Smithfield Market is make sure you go around to see the prices that different shops have to offer, because some shops are more expensive than the other ones. And if you don't go around, you buy something more expensive, you go to the other shop, you see it for cheaper, and you're like, what? Then I was really very excited about the stores we got, because Newcastle could never give you such prices. So imagine my joy as I was dancing in the car.
The biggest market in Manchester, or maybe let's say one of the biggest markets in Manchester, is the Smithfield Market. So I want to just show you guys what I got. So we have 2 abodi, which I think we got for £5 each, right? Yeah, £5 each. We have beef, cow tail, oste. Oste, how much did we get it?
I have no idea because you're the one that got it.
Yeah. I don't know how much I got it, to be honest. And I think the essence of this video is kind of getting defeated because I actually did not keep an eye on how much I was paying. But anyways, we got cow tail. So we got pork, beef. Pork was £4.50. Got beef, shin beef for £8 per kilo, and it was 3 kg 55, and it was £24.44p. And then we went to the other side, right? There's a big shop, so we got these. I can't raise it up. Let me show you guys. So we got this shin beef, frozen shin beef for
£4 something.
£5.50 per kg.
I thought it's £4 something.
No, it's £5 something because we now went to the other side. We now saw £4.
Okay, that one was,
but it was
ribs.
Ribs,
Yes.
So, but this one is £5.50 per kg, and we got 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 of them. So this one was £5.
And their goat meat is very tasty.
It is. That's interesting.
Last taste.
That's interesting. I'm really looking forward to cooking these. So we got this for about £5 something. It wasn't more than £6, I'm sure. So we got this for £5 something, 2 packs of it. So let's put that back.
Just start your own shop for Newcastle.
Very soon. See, we saw some people, their car is like African shop. Their car is like
they come from far distance.
I'm sure. Their car was like African. I'm like, what's the difference between your car and African shop?
They shop every season.
My God. But yeah, it was really interesting to see, like, there was lots of shop, lots of seafood, fish, lots of, in fact, if I wasn't very cautious, I would have spent all my money there because I love food. Anyway, we got this whole shaki.
This one be like towel. Real towel, big one.
Let's not wash your body by yourself. So this one, we got it for £12.
Yeah, and we went to a first shop before. They were selling one for like £5.
Yes,
So
one
this
flat
one,
white. But this one is like the African. It looks like the African breed or the African type. This one was £12. We had a box for £41, and we shared it amongst 4 people. 2 people took for £8.50. Then 2 people took for £12. So we were one of the people that took for £12. So that's £12. So I think that's all the beef we got. But for fish, we shared also. We shared a box. I shared a box with with one other person. The box was £30, so we got half of the box for £7.50. Yeah, so half of the box was £7.50. No. I'm sorry, £15. Sorry. So half of the box was £15. The full box was £30. Let's come to the vegetables, right? So the box of this was how much again?
£10.
£10. So the box is £10. Apparently in this house they run through vegetables. Box of what's it called? Long pointed peppers was £10 was £10. Yeah, this is fresh, very fresh. Box of fresh pepper was £12. So initially I got another box, another type of box of pepper, but then I changed my mind and I got this one. So this one was supposed to be £15, but the seller said no, just. So I told the seller I wanted to exchange it, and the seller was like, it's okay, just take the box for £12 because this was supposed to be £15. So I'm shocked about that. Got a box for £15. For £12 instead of £15, which is a bargain. Then these tomatoes, they're so heavy. There's still other tomato is double layer. So we got this box of tomatoes for £9, which in Newcastle, to be honest, is about the same price or even less sometimes. So yeah, but it's not as big as these. The ones we get in Newcastle, so I guess it's a different breed or special.
But it's because of the weather. I bought box like this before for £4.
Maybe.
So the season, this period, is like tomatoes is expensive because the weather is favorable
for them. Okay. Then we have one last box to show you, two last things to show you. Oh, turkey! One thing I was definitely going to buy to Newcastle is a box of turkey. There was no compromise for that. So these ones are bigger. Oh, the ones that they showed
they're
on display.
shaded now. That one are just shaded.
Yeah. Must not forget the price of this turkey. We must not.
32 or something, but it's easy 30. It's not to 35.
I wasn't keeping an eye on the prices. Okay, I messed up
Yes.
for not keeping an eye on the price because I really wanted to keep an eye on the price of turkey, but there was just so much going on. I was walking. I was going to look for fish.
You already know that it's cheap because the price is in your head.
Yeah. So I was already like going to do something, and my brother-in-law was sorting out turkey. Everywhere, just all over the place. I'm like, sort this one, I sort that one. So anyways, I can't recall, but it's definitely cheaper. It was 35. It's not more than £35. I know that for sure. But in Newcastle, it's upwards of 40. So that's a nice bargain, nice one. And then we got fish.
No.
Chicken. We got chicken.
Box of strong chicken.
Box of strong chicken. Box of strong chicken was how much?
22
pounds. Yeah, 22. Box of strong chicken was £22. Two other things we got was yam and plantain. Let me show you guys. So we got a box of yam shared amongst 3 people. So I think we paid £9 for our part of it. Some of it was rotten, as you can see, but then the people gave us the rotten one, but then exchanged
they replaced it.
Yes, they replaced it, but still gave us this.
But the Africa he made, he let me want to drop it. At least we let me teach up oil.
So hopefully, if it's good, then we can cook it.
It's good. Don't be trying to be obviously.
So all these was for £9. So we didn't get it, but we shared plantain also. So the
Plantain was £7.
Plantain was £7, £7.50.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's not, too bad for that price. Then we got a bag of rice. This bag of rice was £30.
20 kg.
20 kg for £20, and then they gave us free. This free oil followed the rice. It was what do you call them? Our wolf, is that?
Yeah.
So we got our wolf oil with the rice. The oil was free, but the rice was about £30.
If you break anyone, you'll pay.
Ooh, these are actually big. Yeah, these are large eggs. 20 large eggs per crate. And 3 crates was £15, so it's about £5 for each crate, which is also a good bargain. I was so glad to experience like this Smithfield market. I've been seeing so many people post it on social media, in Manchester. They're just enjoying, but today I get a chance to get my groceries, my African shopping, my meat, and actually my meat. Oh my god, I'm so excited about that meat. It's good to save all those pennies, all those coins. Actually good. So yeah, I'm just very excited to have experienced the Smithfield market, and a plus for me is that I got my beef at a very good bargain. So yeah, that's all I'm showing you guys today. Until I catch you on my next video. Bye.